One of the things that I find really interesting is when you talk to immigrants who enter the Canadian labor market, they're often surprised themselves at how challenging it is for them. So they've completed a number of tests, they've been through programs to help them, so they think, wow, I've got my language, I've figured it out. But once they get into the workplace, they find themselves in situations where they're not performing as well as they had expected. And it has to do with people speaking very quickly, people using acronyms or idioms, or even expectations around things like social small talk. Social small talk, we do it all the time. There's always a subtext. Like if I ask you, hey, how was your weekend? You're always going to tell me a little something about your weekend, but not too much, right? Just enough so that we have a little interaction and we've connected on a personal level, and now we go back to our work. Another kind of routine that we do all the time is, hey, how's it going? Or how are you? And the answer is always fine, thanks. People don't really want to know that you have a headache today or, you were sick all weekend. Or, I mean, of course, if it's someone you know really well, you would talk about that, but you wouldn't necessarily give that answer all the time. So there are these little small talk routines that we do on a regular basis. And those are cultural. Those are things that we do with each other. We've learned them from childhood. We practice them in school, in high school, university. We've practiced them all along. It's part of who we are. So someone entering an environment where these little small talk scenarios are taking place all the time might have a pretty hard time.